Welcome back to the Hot Rod Hangout Podcast.
Whoop, whoop.
I'm Matt.
And I'm Ashley.
And tonight, we're just hanging out.
Oh, yeah.
Mama says, hey.
Hey, y'all.
This is episode 18.
Oh, yeah.
As always, thank y'all for y'all's continued support. We are, tonight, I want like to talk about the cruise that we got planned. Kind of get some of y'all's ideas. But let's get some housekeeping out of the way. Make sure that you go on and you support Swap It Fast. Their link is in our link tree. They posted today about looking to set up buyer profiles.
Yep.
So get on there, look for some stuff. What's going on, Ken Sainer? Mr. Bad Idea Customs.
What up?
Also, if you have any questions about Swap It Fast, you can leave them down here and I'll pass them along to Scott. Or if you're anywhere near Moultrie or plan to attend Moultrie or Webster this weekend, this weekend.
This weekend.
We'll both be there. I don't know if I'll be in his booth all day. Probably not. But Moultrie, I'll be in and out of the booth all day. And the sign will be there.
Yep.
Our signage.
And don't forget, Sumter is not in Sumter Fairgrounds this week.
Yes, it is.
It is? Oh,
Yes.
I thought it was
Sumter will be at Sumter for the last time.
Oh.
Kenny has joined us on the Instagram now.
Welcome, Ken.
Yes, this will be the Sumter County Fair is going on this week, which we will be at the truck pool.
Yes.
On Friday.
Oh, yes.
So I'm not one for fairs from past experience, but we'll be there for car related stuff, the demolition derby, and I think they got a backwards race and a truck pull Friday night. So we'll be there for that. T-shirt pre-order still going on. March 1st, I will put the order in. If you have sent me your email, hey Pops, Dad joined us on the Facebook.
Hello.
I'll put the order in on March 1st. If you have sent me sizes and your email, I have sent out all the invoices so far. Yes. So check your invoice or check your emails. It should be in there. If not, reach back out. Make sure you go check out Throttle Addict in our link tree. Code Hot Rod. Anything else?
I don't know.
All right. So I think we've come to the conclusion that we will be meeting in Bushnell at the Napa. Haven't really come up with a time yet. But we will be cruising out and going to lunch. But that's kind of where y'all come in. You know, where do you want to go? What, we were thinking barbecue or ice cream down in Dade City or Coney Island and Brooksville. But we kind of want to get, it's a community cruise, so we don't necessarily want to pick something that majority of the people aren't gonna like.
Yeah. And you had made a post on Facebook so people can go in and comment and give us your opinions, because we're trying to see what everybody wants to do and make it a good time for everybody. So
and that, I know I had posted that it's going to be on the 16th, but instead we're going to switch it to Sunday the 17th So it'll be a Sunday cruise.
Yes.
If Sumter Fair is the 1st through the 9th, how will the swap meet be this weekend? It supposedly will be in the parking lot, basically where we used to park for the fair, or where we used to park for the swap meet itself. The big field to the north side. Apparently everything is going to be in that parking lot.
Oh boy.
I have no clue.
That's going to be a little crammed in there.
Yeah. But I don't know the logistics.
Yeah. Well, hopefully that'll bring a good crowd to the swap with the fair going on.
Hopefully. I mean, but the fair's going on during the day too, so I don't really understand. Like, it's going to be a parking nightmare because you're going to have people going to the fair, which uses the parking lot that the swap meet uses to set up. So,
and there's only so much parking in the very front there because
I don't know what they're going to do. But we'll be there and be thoroughly entertained probably at trying to fit 10 pounds of shit in a 5-pound sack. So
we'll see what happens. But hopefully that'll be a good turnout for both the fair and the swap, regardless of parking.
I have no clue. We'll just have to see. I mean, we'll be there. Hopefully get my steering box.
Yeah.
And my bracket.
Just been waiting. What? This will be the 4th month that we're trying to go?
Third month? Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So, but hey, and then they are moving to Brooksville next month.
Okay.
So,
can they still call it the Sumter Swap then?
I don't know if they're changing the name and everything, but yeah.
Oh boy.
Be excited to see. Or it may be a flop and there won't be nobody there.
Yeah. That'll be a shame. But hopefully, because one good thing I do like about Sumter is they have the announcement. Like, they have the loudspeaker. Mm-hmm. Like, we're at the motorcycle swap, there was no loudspeaker. Like, it was strictly word of mouth if something were to change or anything like that. But they at least they can announce it to everybody and the vast majority of everybody there. And hopefully that'll help change everybody's direction next month from Sumter to...
Hopefully.
Brooksville. How far away is that for us? Because right now we're like 10 minutes.
Probably 25, 30 minutes for us.
Okay. Well,
I think Ken's still on Instagram, but he may have swapped over to Facebook because Dad's asking what's up. So we can't see who is where. We just see the number. Mm-hmm. So if you're on, say hey.
Yeah. Hey, y'all.
So I know y'all three will be attending. So, what's your opinion? Coney Island or barbecue and ice cream?
Barbecue or ice cream. Because let's be honest, you can't have both when you go there. It is good eating, but definitely either barbecue or ice cream. Because they give you a good amount on each plate. I mean, we should easily share a meal, and then maybe we could get ice cream after that, but no guarantees. But yeah, tell us what y'all think we should do. And we got a couple comments about we've decided that we're going to meet at Napa, right? Napa.
Yeah, Napa and Bushnell.
Mm-hmm. And then cruise. So tell us where we should cruise to.
Dad says barbecue and ice cream. I'm kind of digging that too, Pops.
Well,
Caliga Customs. I'm gonna screw your name up, but Caliga Customs, what's up?
welcome.
Kenny likes that idea too. So,
But yeah, we're excited to have our first cruise.
KKC Cycles, what's going on? So, barbecue and ice cream it is.
All right. Well,
It's easy when there's only like four people on here, to make decisions.
Well, and even after the fact, drop a comment for the people that watch after the fact.
KKC Cycles, just hanging out, talking cars.
Yeah.
What's going on with you?
But
So
anywho,
how's work?
work is work. Enjoying it.
Good.
I feel like I'm going a little bit crazy, and it's only week. I'm working on week 3, but the whole at home, it's a different way of life, I guess.
Yeah.
Makes you go a little crazy. Start talking to the dogs more.
Oh, they're good coworkers.
Yeah, but they don't talk back. They don't answer in English. So then it's just, But
No.
I would ask you how work's going for you.
It's going good. It's going good. Just rolling, loving life. Hell yeah. So I got the rest of the front end parts for the big truck this week. Today. So can finish that up. Finally putting a steering stabilizer on it.
Yes. Which will be tomorrow's project.
Yep. So see if we can get Ashley to do some filming on that. So maybe we'll have some YouTube content.
Yes. I won't let you down.
So speaking of that, Dad, Ashley dropped the ball and didn't get pictures of the finished product. So if you could snap some pictures of your interior, I would greatly appreciate it.
And under the dash, because I took a before picture of the nest that was up in the dash before. So if you could see how pretty it is now. In other words, for everybody else, I say we, it wasn't even me. Y'all finished the wiring on Dad's truck, and it came out amazing. And found out he has a horn
that actually works and it's loud and everything.
Yeah. Even when the truck's running.
And the turn signals work and cancel and everything. He is fancy now.
And the brake lights.
Brake lights work.
They got the brake lights working. So that's exciting. So
probably never eat spaghetti again. Yeah.
Who was that, Mom or Dad?
Dad. So it was a process, but Kenny got her straightened out under the dash, and me and Dad did our best to match the quality work on the inside to the work on the outside of it. So that was good. It's always good to work on stuff, with people.
Mm-hmm. And got to go and hang out for 2.5 days.
Yeah.
So.
Why is that?
Oh, we got some good ones.
Big thanks to you, Ashley, Ken, for the past 2 weekends for helping getting the 34 wired. Good display of what you're all about, getting together and working on vehicles. Yep, that's what it's all about. That's kind of what we preach, and hopefully, there's more of those times to come. So.
Oh yes, and there'll be plenty more.
Yeah.
I mean, we're gonna need help. on the 32. Because I don't know what I'm doing.
Well, that truck will be a good learning experience for you, and kind of get me back. Because, like I said in the previous podcast, I haven't welded in a while. Yeah. So, but there'll be a lot of stuff on that truck that I haven't got to deal with in the past. So it'll be learning for me too.
Oh, we almost forgot to mention, we moved the toolbox. Well, one more thing in the shop that's no longer in our backyard.
Yeah.
And that I mean, for the two of us, I think we kicked butt a little bit. We got that done in no time.
Yeah. We figured out a better way to do it than trying to roll it one piece of plywood at a time.
Yeah.
So, but that's in there, and we should start on the electrical soon.
Mm-hmm. Just got to get a few more bits for that, and we'll get that kick started soon, and
go raid Dad's electrical supply store.
Yeah.
So, shouldn't be much wiring other than what we already bought to get it wired, and then the outlets and everything like that he should have majority of that we need.
Yep.
So that'll be good.
And then we'll have some light out there. We still need to get some lights, but that'll be coming.
Yeah.
Coming soon. But of course we need electrical before we can even put the lights up there for them to be worth anything. But it's coming together, one baby step at a time.
Yeah.
But at least we have a majority of the shop itself laid out to how you'd like it. And then I have a small but large project of reorganizing the toolbox after it being moved.
Yeah. But it'll be nice once we get it in there. Mm-hmm. And then we have another gathering. What's going on, Uncle Kevin, Aunt Leanne?
Hey, y'all.
Have another gathering with those guys, so hopefully we can pitch the cruise to them as well and get some of those cars out.
Yeah, because they got some sick rides.
Yeah, they got some cool cars. A lot of knowledgeable guys there. Mm-hmm. Fortunately or unfortunately, however you want to think about it, Ryan's having it back at his shop again because it's just logistically better.
Yeah. Because I feel like he was a central location.
Yeah. I wish that we could start or do one here, but unfortunately, with the space that we have, we can't have a good gathering of people. Yeah. But hopefully future shop plans or future plans will allow us to be able to expand, and we'll be able to have people over and enjoy their cars here and not have to drive. But
we'll get there one day.
Yeah. So.
But and I feel like, I mean, granted, Ryan has our dream garage.
Yeah. And Pops, before you say that, Pops, after that weekend, I didn't want to offer it up without you knowing some of the people and stuff, or even ask, because drawing a lot of people to your house, without asking would not be nice of me. So, but yeah, hopefully you'll get to meet a bunch of these guys, and, maybe we could schedule something at your house. Yep. Because you do got room. And if that steering hasn't straightened itself out, we might be able to work on that weekend.
Yep.
Because the guys there will know know what's up.
And he needs to jack it up and down. You just grab 5 guys and everybody just lift at the same time. Do what you need to do. Slap back
Well,
down.
now that we got the other side unlocked, you don't have to adjust it. You don't have to jack it up.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good.
I don't know if the caster's right. That might be part of it. The little bit that I know about the straight axles is enough to get me in trouble and sort of get it close. But, toe in and toe out I got, but I don't know what it's supposed to be caster-wise.
Right.
So.
Well, I feel like you just about nailed it perfect on the head as far as the toe in, toe out.
Yeah, 1/8 of an inch in is what it was supposed to be. So, or from what I've read, it's supposed to be. So, it'll at least be close enough that if that's what it's supposed to be, then it's there. But
that sounds pretty darn close to perfect, if you ask me.
Well, even the big truck, I looked in the directions on doing the front end of it, and it says 1/8 inch. And it is a straight axle. It just has a differential.
Gotcha. Is that something that we're going to have to check on when we do the whole?
Yes.
So I need to make sure. Well, we have string.
Yes.
Not the string you wanted, but we have plenty of string. But we need Mom to hold the other end while I try to do the...
Well, no, on that one, there's an easier way, and I didn't even think of this with Dad, which it would have been a little harder with Dad's because of it being low. The engine's in the way. Mm-hmm. But you can mark the tires, measure, and then roll the tires to the back and measure.
Oh.
But Dad has a motor.
Right.
Whereas my truck, the tires are underneath the truck, so...
Yeah, you can pretty much just sit under it and still have the truck go above you. And it'd be perfectly fine. Which is a blessing and a curse, I feel. I can't remember what it was. We were working on something. Maybe it was the alternator.
What's going on, Ryan? With Filthy?
Oh, hey, y'all. Back from my neck of the woods.
Yeah.
But I remember, I think it was when we were working on the alternator in the in the garage, in the parking lot. And it was nice that you could get underneath the truck to work on it. But at the same time, it was so awkward to try and work on it because you're sitting up. You're not laying down. So you can't, it's hard to see what you're doing all the time. But
yeah. But we got it figured out. And that's part of the adventures that we talk about.
And we have concrete to work on it now.
We do have concrete and a jack that'll lift it. So
yes.
I'm hoping to not have to jack it up. Hoping to replace one thing at a time to where we don't have to jack it up. We don't have to mess with any of the alignment or anything like that. But I still want to take that truck to get an alignment before we take it up to Moultrie.
Yeah.
Because it looks like we're going to take that to Moultrie.
Okay. Oh, yeah, because take the groundhog.
I thought about taking the groundhog, but then I don't know because now we're staying in a hotel.
Oh, yeah.
Really no place to charge it.
Yeah, that would be a little bit.
And I don't want to have to push it.
You don't want to push it.
No, I would prefer not to push it.
Yeah, because even though on flat ground it's fine and dandy, but to push it up on to the ramps to get in the back of the truck to bring it home would not be fun.
Yeah.
That would be, because we tried that.
That would suck. Yeah, that would suck. Hey guys, what's new? Everything is in the shop except for electric.
Yes.
Got parts for the tow rig today. So we'll put them on tomorrow. Mm-hmm. So I might have to take the mom wagon on Thursday if we're not done to work. Because someone no longer has to leave.
Yeah.
But it is what it is.
There's plenty of gas.
There's plenty of gas in the Dodge, too.
Yeah, you just, I
filled it up because I had to wait 30 minutes for a Subway sandwich.
Yeah, that was crazy. I didn't realize that little place got that busy.
It wasn't. I'll give them credit.
Oh.
There was only one person in front of me.
Oh. They just took that long?
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice.
That's all good. So it looks like March 17th will be our cruise in. Mm-hmm. We will meet at the Napa in Bushnell, Florida at, where you say, 10:30, guys? And we'll cruise out to Dade City to barbecue and ice cream. And everyone is welcome. If you're proud of your car, bring it out.
Yep.
Or if you just like cool cars, come hang out.
Heck yeah. And I think barbecue and ice cream is a good place because of, well, one, they accommodate for car stuff.
A little bit, yeah.
And two, the words, the
Those
parking
things?
lot.
The parking lot.
Yes. Is a decent sized parking lot, and it's like right there on the main road.
Yeah.
So you can, like, the barbecue and ice cream doesn't have a giant sign that's a big billboard up in the air or anything like that, but you can at least see that, oh, hey.
There's people there.
There's a car corral over there. No, not
a
corral.
car corral.
Car
Well, I
show.
mean, there'll be at least one car there for sale. Or trade. Says it on the back window.
Yeah.
That's the perpetual for sale trade car.
Yep.
But
that came out pretty good. I think it came out pretty good. Except we were wanting it to put on the side.
Well, it works out.
Yeah.
I still need to get the QR code for the back window of that, the back window of the Dodge.
Yep.
Little ones for your window.
Because someone likes to use her back windshield wiper.
Really and truthfully, I need to make it to 75 Chrome Shop and get some stickers made.
Yeah.
Because there's quite a few I need made.
Is that something you can call ahead and order?
Yes and no.
Okay. Well.
If I get around there, I can swing in. Swap meet is going to be at the Bevel's Corner Flea Market. Gotcha. Okay.
Is that right across the street from the
Circle K?
The Circle K.
Okay, that makes way more sense. Because the gentleman that with my steering box, I had talked to him and he said he was going to be in the parking lot where they kind of fill in over on the north side. And I was wondering how they were going to fit all that in there.
So maybe he's going to the wrong spot?
So he's going to show up at the fair.
Oh, jeez.
Okay, so for everyone that's local to us, the Sumter County Swap Meet on the first Sunday of the month will be at the Bevel's Corner Flea Market.
Not at Sumter.
I read it on the internet, so it's got to be true.
Oh, jeepers.
So thanks for the information, Pops.
Yes. Oh, goodness. So they'll be even, not even just the people that are going to buy stuff, but even the vendors are confused. Oh, that's not good.
No. Well, if they're coming from the north, they'll have to pass it. Bonjour. A hand model. Swedish model, yes. There was a commercial way back when, and it was this young lady that was, good looking, and she was talking to this model, and the guy shows up with this fanny pack and like real geeky looking, and says bonjour. And it was read on the internet, so it's got to be true.
Oh, jeepers. But bonjour, doesn't that mean hello?
Yeah.
Okay.
He was a French model.
Oh, okay.
Bonjour. Yeah. So.
I only took like 3 years of French and I barely learned anything. But that's high school language. I mean, does anybody ever really learn anything in high school language class?
Poquito. So what's everybody working on? What's everybody doing? How's everybody else doing?
Yeah. You see what we're doing. Just chilling. And tomorrow you'll see us. Well, you'll see you working on.
Yeah.
You might see my hand reach out every once in a while from behind the camera. Because we're lacking a tripod for right now. But we're working on it.
Yeah.
Slowly but surely. We're trying to get this thing right.
It all takes time. We try to get better every episode on the podcast. We try to get a lot better every time on the lives. Whether it's on here or my letting everybody know it's podcast day lives.
Your little clips. For once, not in your truck. It was actually in our.
Yeah, I did it in the house today.
In the house. But
I didn't think it was going to take my truck that long to warm up this morning, so I was like, I don't really have time, and I don't want to try to do this while I'm trying to drive to work. So
yeah, it was still a little chilly on the chilly side this morning.
it was, but not too bad.
Your truck didn't do that screaming thing that it does when it's too cold.
Right.
Well, that's always good. But anywho's. So we've got your truck tomorrow. We've got the swap meet this weekend. Mm-hmm. What else do we got? No. And then the whole month of March is pretty much, well, except for the 17th and the 16th now.
Yeah. So we have a personal thing that we're going to go take care of. We'll be out of state. Mm-hmm. And then we'll come back and we have the get together on Saturday. And then our cruise, which I'll be posting an event. So keep an eye out on that. Anyone local, feel free to invite your friends. I got a couple people I need to reach out to that don't do social media. But I'm not, we're obviously not expecting 100 cars the first time, but if we could get, 5 or 10 cars, that'd be good. And then, just enjoy our cars. I mean, kind of enjoy what this is all about is getting in and driving your stuff and enjoying it. So,
oh yeah, I'm excited.
Yeah, and been thinking about it, and I was gonna try to put stipulations on it and say, oh, it's got to be pre-72. Oh, it's got to be this. It's got to be that. But really and truthfully, the car culture is every year. So as long as you think your car is cool or you want to come look at cool cars, everyone is welcome. This is a community cruise. We're not going to tell you it has to fit in a box because that's one of my pet peeves with this is, making people fit some category or something like that. This is literally just getting out and enjoying your cars, trucks, preferably if you got a Model A and the choice is Model A or a brand new car, please bring your Model A.
Yes.
But
we want to see how you did your steering.
There's a lot of, I seen 3 or 4 guys today cruising, and that was awesome. That's what we're trying to do. We're trying to get people out, trying to connect people. Mm-hmm. That's what this is all about, whether it's the podcast, whether it's these cruises that we're going to try to do. It'll be the 3rd Sunday of every month. We're going to stay consistent, just like we were trying to get more consistent with these lives. Tuesday going live at 7 o'clock every week. Recording every Thursday for a podcast. We're recording this as well. But we're looking forward to meeting y'all, checking out your rides. If you don't have a car and you have a cool motorcycle, bring it. If you don't have a car, but you're looking to get into this industry, into the culture, and you enjoy looking at cool cars, come out. Talk to us. There may be somebody here that's got a project that they can't finish, or what's going on, Scott?
Hey, Scott.
Having Model A steering issues. My dad, in his 34, it's not really. It's a little tougher than I feel like it should be. It is manual crossover. When he bought it, it was severely towed out, and then we tried to correct it, and I went too far, so then it was towed in severely, and now we got it about an eighth in, but it still won't self-center, and it's just real. It's gotten better, but it's still real. It takes a lot of input to make it turn, which may just be what it is. Yeah. My 34, obviously doesn't have any steering right now, and I have no comparison.
And we're trying to get ideas for how we're going to do it, because we've seen everything under the rainbow.
Yeah.
From steering and where the box is positioned, whether it's on the frame, below the frame, above the frame.
Yeah.
So
I think I may have figured out why that is. I was talking to Ryan Gilmore and was asking him about it, and he says it's more just getting everything parallel.
Gotcha.
Which Dad's truck is pretty much parallel. It's a little downhill, or uphill. It's a little one way, but it's pretty close. Scott Strickland, what's happening? We're just living a dream doing a live podcast and talking about the cruise on the 17th. Hoping that beautiful carry-all shows up.
Yes.
So, are you going on the 16th as well, Scott? So, we'll get it figured out. It's just certain things are a learning curve, and I don't have anything to compare it to, and he hasn't had that style of steering in anything lately, so, yeah. But for a 90-year-old truck, it does all right.
And I don't know, I'm just like spitballing because, I just throw out random things every once in a while. But I feel like the steering wheel itself is pretty decently sized as far as putting the input in, that it doesn't, the size of it wouldn't change very much of that, would it?
I mean, obviously a manual steering would be, usually you would have a bigger steering wheel, like the 54.
That one's big.
Oh, 10-4, Scott. So the 17th is just going to be our podcast community cruise. We're going to meet in Bushnell at 10:30 and kind of get everybody together. And then we're going to cruise down to Dade City Barbecue and Ice Cream. It's a restaurant. They have really good barbecue and they have really good ice cream. But it's more just getting people together. Don't really have to fit in a year category. If you enjoy cars or in this culture that we're trying to make grow, then come out. So if you got any friends or anybody that, everyone's welcome. It's, not You don't have to know any secret handshakes or anything like that.
Other than a thumbs up.
Just enjoy your stuff.
Yep.
Is basically what it comes down to. You know, I don't care what it is. If you like it, you think it's cool, bring it out.
Yep.
Like I said, I was trying to rack my brain and but it's not about that. It's more about just getting out and enjoying this. And because everyone can't afford, a Model A. Very few people can afford a 32 Little Deuce Coupe. But most people can afford a 54 Chevy.
And all you got to do is just talk to this guy.
I'll hook you up.
It runs and drives.
Although now that we're doing the cruise, I kind of need something. So
yeah, that is true.
Be more willing to trade.
Yeah.
But also, if it does sell, then I'll just have a month to get the 32 done so I can make the next one.
Oh boy, that's no sleeping for a month. We need to make sure we have electric out there first. Oh boy.
It sucked to miss my own cruise.
Yeah. Yeah, it would.
But
we would get it done though. There'd be a lot of hold the light.
Well, no, I mean, if I had to, I would still go in the truck just to support, and it's still part of the car community. Mm-hmm. I still have a passion for it, so
you can pick that out of a parking lot very easily. People still admire it.
I'd let y'all go first. But just hop on the truck. I get that. If the 54 sells, that's exactly what would happen. We got room in bed of the 35. 35. When did y'all get a 35, Mama? I'm just kidding. That was a fat finger.
I'm sorry, but that would be terrifying. It's not very deep. I know. Okay.
No, it's really not.
I mean, it'd be just enough for us to put our feet against the tailgate of it to not slide out of it. But
at least you don't have
we're
nothing.
Flying.
Have to put lap belts or something in there for us.
Yeah. Goodness gracious. That would be hilarious, though. Hey, but we would get some killer footage of everybody else on the cruise.
Yeah.
That would be pretty cool.
We're working on something for better rolling shots.
Yeah.
To not hang Ashley's really expensive camera out the window.
Yeah. Or phones.
2 rocking chairs. 2 rocking chairs and a ratchet strap. There you go. We got this.
Oh boy. Should I write out my will now?
Oh, no. Wait, hold on, Pops. You have a seat.
Does he still have that seat?
Yeah, it'll fit in the
throw
bed.
That in the back. Ratchet that down and then throw some lap belts in it.
Put that caravan seat in there backwards.
Mm-hmm. There we go. We got this.
Exactly. Yeah. Now that we got now that you're getting all 12 volts of it, might be surprised.
It'll get it.
Yeah. Getting all that power. So,
but I'm just glad that it's back up, and I mean, even you made the comment that it sounds happier.
The motors even sounds crisper.
Yeah, it's a happy camper now.
Which who knows how much interference was in those wires, and the coil wire. I mean, the coil's inside the truck, so it was surrounded by probably 1,000 miles of wiring in there.
Yeah. And now we know.
I'd have been curious how much weight was cut out of that truck in the past 2.5 weeks.
Mm-hmm. And now we know that the harness is a good harness. Not that we had any doubt of that beforehand, but
I think I'm just going to build something from the ground up, though.
That'll be cool. I'm excited.
I'll be able to, because with the bare metal that I'm planning on with that truck, anything industrial looking will kind of fit the build. So, not putting spider webs or anything like that, but you know.
Would you use the dash that's in it now, or do you think we'll
Yeah,
change
no,
that
I'll
up?
leave the dash in it. But I got an idea. Once we get the cab on, I'll have to see where we have room, whether I mount it behind the seats, like in the center behind the seats.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's really not center, it's the whole cab because, you know, the cab's so skinny.
Yeah.
But, or in your footwell, you know, kick panel on the side where you're not sticking your feet up against it, but
Yeah.
it would be easy for me to go through the driver's side and, oh, there's the fuse panel, there's the relays, there's everything, you know.
And there's going to be, I feel like there's going to be that additional room on the passenger
Yeah.
side anyway. I mean, looking at Dad's 34.
Yeah,
You know.
it'll be set up very similar to Dad's truck, except for the shifter.
Yeah.
How many active products do you have? Technically, just the 32. The 54 is kind of a driving project. When I bought that car, it needed a couple things to be able to drive it. It needed lifted. I lifted it. Had an exhaust leak. We fixed that. So it's kind of at the point where it's a driver.
Nothing that's going to hard break it. For a
Yeah,
long
it's
period of
not.
time.
It's there's stuff that could be done on it, but it's not anything that has to be done. Got the steering fixed on it. Thank you again, Gasser Garage. We appreciate that. But so it's not really. That's kind of a driving project. I mean, I tweak little things on it, but it doesn't really need anything. The 32 is a complete project. And then the stuff for my Dodge was it's needed steering stabilizers for a while. I had a little incident with it driving to work one morning that scared the crap out of me, and got to looking around, and I did part of the front end. I did a drag link? No. I did something on it, and I was trying to save money, and I should have did all three. That would have fixed it. So I ended up buying the other two bars, drag link, and the tie rod, and steering stabilizers. So that's really just making it better. Not, it probably would have been fine, but, and then the bike just sits lonely at my mom and dad's house.
Yeah.
So I need to get it over here and get it cleaned up and figure out what I want to do with it, whether I'm going to sell it or tear it apart and redo it too after the 32, or
We still have the engine parts for it.
we do still have engine parts for it.
But that's something that we'll cross that bridge. I mean, you've kind of been, that's 100% what you would like to do with it, and I tell you that all the time. You know, Betty has a special place in my heart as well, but she's yours, and you know, no matter what you want to do, you know I'm here.
Yeah, I mean, that bike was my first bike. I killed my first deer with it. You know, it's been, I've had it for 15 years. In a couple months, it'll be 15 years. So that bike has a special meaning. It was the first bike Ashley ever rode. So
It's the first thing that we ever worked on together.
it was our first semi build.
Yep. Rode it on our wedding day morning.
Did take it to breakfast on our wedding.
Yep.
And it's done. I mean, I could go over. I could get my mom and dad to put a battery charger on it. I could go over and it'd start right now. It's filthy, but it's sitting next to Dad's bike. So,
talk about filthy. So is Michelangelo. We need to wash him.
Yeah.
You pushed him out of you drove him out of the carport, and boy, I don't know if it's maybe the pollen, because the pollen picked up for the pollen, for a little while.
That's the one thing about the carport is everything underneath of it. I need to get some scrap rugs or something to park stuff on, because it traps moisture under there. So the moisture and then the pollen, it makes it look worse than it is. Yeah. But it'll be clean for the cruise.
Oh, yeah. Because luckily it doesn't take much to get him looking shiny and new.
Scott, if you're still on Facebook, how's your project coming, bud?
Oh, yeah. Because his was still under the knife.
The last pictures I seen of it is going to be badass when it's done, though.
Heck yeah. He'll have to take it on one of the cruises. If not this one, the next month.
If it's done.
Yeah.
No rush. We're not rushing them.
Okay. I'm sorry. I'm just very excited. I'm ready to see all the sweet rides everybody's got. What can I say?
Yes, sir. You're 51. That's the one I was referring to.
Yes.
I couldn't remember the exact year, and I didn't want to look silly. And
that's my job. But
so, what's everybody else working on?
Yeah. We see people on. Thank you for hanging in.
We only got about 6 more minutes, and then Instagram is going to go bye-bye.
Yep. I don't get that.
I don't know why, but Instagram will only let you go live for an hour. I guess it's to keep people from, live streaming, Twitch and all that. But Facebook is owned by Instagram, or Instagram and Facebook are owned by the same people. Facebook will let you go. It's still in SoCal, so no work on it until at least the fall. 10-4. Well, then ignore Ashley's comment.
Yeah.
Because it's definitely not going to be done for the next one.
Well, whenever it gets done in the fall. That'll be good, though, because the weather will be nice.
Mm-hmm.
Whenever fall is in Florida. But we'll have some decent weather.
Yep.
Unless it has AC in it. I don't know. Our stuff doesn't. Does Dad's truck doesn't?
No.
No, that would have been more wiring that y'all would have told us about. But
no.
It'll be good.
Yeah, he's got that 2.5 windows at 60 AC.
Yeah.
I built up. Hell yeah. Congratulations.
I can't wait.
He's getting his building put up in a few weeks.
Oh, heck yeah. That'll be awesome.
Yes, sir.
And convenient.
Are you bringing it from SoCal, or are you just going to go back out there and work on it, finish it up, and bring it complete?
That'll be cool.
Most definitely.
Because his wife's, oh my goodness gracious, the little word just escaped me.
Carriole.
Yes, thank you. His wife's carriole is so nice.
I refer to it as a carriole. Is it a Suburban or is it a carriole, Scott? Or is that the same thing?
Now we're asking him all the questions. He's frantically typing. But it was very nice, and it had its own personality to it that I loved.
Yeah.
Because I feel like every car has its own personality. But are we getting close?
Doesn't give me a time, so I can't even give a heads up. But we've been live on Facebook for 57 minutes, so.
Okay. So we're getting there. Yeah. But just like Michelangelo has his own personality.
Yeah, cold-natured. We'll work on it there, and I'll probably get it back here next year. Carry off Suburban, I think, interchangeable. 10-4. I thought it was like a package, like Silverado and Sierra started as. But either way, it's really clean. I love that truck.
Yeah.
SUV.
Vehicle. Just get broader with this. But
that was definitely hope to join in with you guys soon. Do I need an app or no? I'll just send you a link. And you just click on the link and write your name, and that's it.
Yep.
And that's for either episode or either podcast, whether we're going to go live or just on a Thursday. That way we're talking face to face. It makes it a little easier.
Yeah. The people might not be able to see us, but we can at least see each other to know when the other person's getting ready to talk. It's a lot easier.
It makes it easier.
Yeah. But
you still talk over each other every once in a while, though.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
It's just a thing.
Yeah.
It's a conversation.
Yeah. But either way, it's still a good time.
You let us know, Ryan. I mean, that's... We appreciate the support.
Yes. And you got to tell me about my hometown.
Tell us what you're working on and everything.
Yeah. And tell me where these cruising spots were, because I never knew anything about cars when I was up there. Yeah, not at all. Because even in the family, my uncle was into the roundy round racing. Oh my goodness.
NASCAR?
Yes, thank you. Oh my Lanta. I'm telling you, working from home is making me lose my mind. The NASCAR stuff. I still remember going to his house and him having number 8s all over his wall.
Well, Instagram, you're about to get lost. So make sure you go to our link tree for Swap It Fast, Throttle Addict, 15% off using the code HOTROD. And t-shirt order till March 1st. And I don't know how long y'all still have.
I don't know.
Watch it make a liar out of me and it'll stay tonight.
Well, and I also think there might be a slight delay.
There is, but...
I don't think it's this drastic. We're already going over.
Thursday sounds good. Yeah, man, just give me a holler whenever you're ready, bud.
I think it's done. We froze on the little screen.
There it is. It's gone.
It's gone. It's all good. We still got our Facebook people and YouTube. But yeah. Anyway, the rest of the world will get a...
Nope, they gone. Yes, sir.
But anyways.
So with that being said.
Oh, yes. I do this every single time. You go to Throttle Addict and use the code word HOTROD, and you will save 15% off all of their apparel, hats, sunglasses. We still need to go and get you some sunglasses there.
We do.
So yeah, don't forget.
And also, go check out Swap It Fast. I shared a thing earlier. They're looking for buyer profiles. So get on there, set up your buyer profile. It is free to be a buyer, from my understanding. I believe that comment was confirming that. And the price to be a seller on there isn't bad. I mean, with what you have to pay if you post on eBay or any of those sites, the cost to sell stuff is,
And don't they have
and right now they have specials going on. A year is cheaper than month to month, and I believe they're still doing a promotion. So check it out. Make that connection. We'll be at Webster.
Yep.
They'll be at Webster as well. So if y'all have any questions, y'all can reach out there. The pre-order is still going on till March 1st. I will place the order. I believe I said at 5 o'clock, but it'll be between 5 and 7. So reach out, give me sizes. I'll shoot you over an invoice. If you have already given me your email and your sizes, I have sent out all the invoices that I have. So if you don't see it, check your spam folder. Kenny has hopped over to Facebook now. Hola. The cruise, March 17th. Scott O'Strickland. Hey now. The cruise is March 17th, 10:30 at Napa Auto Parts in Bushnell, Florida. And we'll be cruising out to barbecue and ice cream.
Whoop, whoop.
Go get some good food, eat some ice cream, hang out with cool car people.
Yep.
Look at some cool cars.
Oh, yeah.
Sounds like a good time.
Yes, it does.
And I believe that is it. Oh, and we will be in Moultrie in April.
Yeah.
So with that being said, thank y'all again for all the support. We look forward to catching up with y'all at another time.
Yes.
Later.
See ya.